Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Manny, and I'm coming to you live from the Manny J Media headquarters here in Worcester, Massachusetts, and I'm here with my boy, Angelo Gray, future star, amazing talent, multi-talented young man living and being raised right here in our great city of Worcester, Massachusetts. How are you, my man?
I'm good.
It's so good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you for coming and hanging out with me today and having a little conversation about who you are and what you do. And I want to give a huge shout out to your mom. She's amazing, making sure that you're here and just helping us out, getting this coordinated, but also making sure that you're being seen and that talent is out there in so many different arenas. Excuse me. So tell me a little bit about yourself. What should I and the world know most about Angelo Gray?
I think the world should know that I love singing and acting.
That's right. You do love singing and acting. And with that being said, let's break that down a little bit, starting with you, just a regular young person living, thriving, doing what you got to do here in our city. Let's start with how old are you?
12.
You're 12 years old.
Yeah.
And what school do you go to?
I'm going to go to Burncoat for 7th grade.
For 7th grade. I love to hear that. I was a Burncoat Patriot myself from elementary school, middle school, and high school, which is really cool. You excited to go to Burncoat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know they have like one of the best theater programs?
I didn't know
that. You didn't know that? Get excited for that because they do. And I highly, highly recommend you take their theater program. Is that something you're interested in?
Yeah.
Yeah? Tell me a little bit about where the singing and acting started for you.
So when I was in preschool, my teacher, she used to play like old school music. And one day, when my mom was cooking, I came home singing Mr. Telephone Man.
Okay. New edition? Mr. Telephone Man?
Yeah.
Word. She got good taste.
From them ever since, like I've always been humming or singing in the shower or singing when I was in the bathroom, like singing anywhere. Yeah. And then my auntie just passed away like a couple years ago.
Oh, sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It's okay. And what's it called? At her mom's house, we had like a fire, and I sang. And my cousin Alana, her boyfriend, I sang a song with him on the guitar, and she said that I picked up like with the beat and stuff really well.
Yeah.
And she said that I should take singing lessons. So from there, I went to take singing lessons, and I've got like gigs, and that's how I became like doing more singing and stuff.
Kind of famous. Yeah. Like you're everywhere now. That's so cool.
Thank you.
And it all just started with you singing with your family at home. Or, well, singing in the shower, too.
Yeah.
You see, they've always told me not to sing in the shower. But look, it paid off for you. Who knows? It could pay off for me, right? You never know. What was your favorite shower soundtrack? Who was your favorite person to listen to when you're in the shower?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Yeah, he's a pretty dope artist. What are some of your favorite songs from him that you like to perform?
One of my favorite ones to sing is probably "Who's Loving You."
Yeah.
"I'll Be There" by the Jackson 5, and
those are absolute classics. I know my air conditioner just busts on. It's mad loud. But we gotta keep you cool. We don't need to be sweating it here. We got all these lights and stuff, so it's okay. It's all right. So "I'll Be There" is such a dope song. I actually heard you singing that this past weekend. If you didn't go to the Juneteenth festival, I'm so sorry that you missed out on some really great performances live from Angelo Gray. However, we were there and we did live stream your performance, so you can still catch it if you go back to Manny J Media's Facebook page and scroll back to last week. You'll see the live stream of the Juneteenth festival where Angelo did perform. How much fun was that performing there for you?
That was fun. It like felt really comfortable when I was singing.
Yeah.
I usually don't get scared. Like when I started singing "I'll Be There" by Sam Cooke, that's when like everybody started coming with their phones recording me.
Yeah. How did that feel when you just see everybody start coming to the front and they want to record you and catch that moment of you singing?
It felt really good. And it made me really, really happy.
Yeah. Did it kind of like give you even more of a boost of confidence to like sing even better in that moment? I'm curious how you felt on the stage in that moment.
Yeah, it did help me a little bit.
It did help. Yeah. So I noticed too when you first got on stage, you know, there was a little bit of problems with audio and stuff like that. But you're a professional. You're a true professional. You just did what you do and pushed right through it.
Yeah.
How do you deal with things like that? You know, you're so young at 12 years old. At 12 years old, how do you deal with things like that where things that are beyond your control happen, but you still have to perform?
So my first singing teacher told me say like we practice like pretend like there was a baby coming up on stage. Don't stop singing. Keep singing. Like you could like maybe dance for it or something, or like say if there's a voice, like something happened with the mic system. Even if the mic turns off, don't stop singing. Keep singing, because if you stop singing, it'll like you might have to restart or something.
Start all over again. We don't want to do that. And I'm pretty sure the audience knows, you know, when there are technical difficulties and stuff, when it's not you. And we're working so hard behind the scenes that once we are able to get all that technical difficulties smoothed out, then your voice pops right back in and the show goes on, right?
Yeah.
And you know that. So that makes you comfortable to be able to perform right through that. That's pretty cool. I want to go back to you as a minute before everything that you've done. So we're going to talk about all the amazing gigs that you've had and just talk about you and having a normal childhood. What does that look like for Angelo Gray? What does the normal childhood look like for you?
The normal childhood is like I'm a goofy. I'm like a goofy, funny kid. Yeah. I like to play sports.
Really?
Yeah, I like to run around and do stuff.
What's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Basketball. You look like you would be pretty good at basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I play football and baseball.
Excellent. That's awesome. Those are great sports. I personally like football. Pretty. I have fun playing baseball. Basketball, not my jam at all. Like I could never get the ball in the basket. My aim is just completely off. Hand-eye coordination does not work. But you got that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And so, aside from sports, what other things do you like to do?
I like to draw.
You like to draw?
Drawing is like one of my number one things. Like it gets me really focused, and like I love to draw. I drew a picture of the Grinch, and it looked really good. But I lost it.
But you lost it. Now you're gonna have to draw it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's awesome, man.
Thank you.
I like that you have other hobbies and things that you like to do outside of singing that just let you kind of relax, right? Let you ease up. So let's now talk a little bit about what you do. So I first met you or saw you performing singing. I don't really remember where because you've performed so many places. But I first saw you singing. And I believe I was with Slam, hashtag Family First Entertainment. Shout out to y'all. I love you guys. Appreciate you. And I talked to her. I'm like, who is this kid? And they told me a little bit about you. And I've been following you ever since. What was your first gig that you can remember that really got you excited and wanting to choose this as something you do professionally?
I think it was the Railers.
Oh, you performed for the Railers?
Yeah, I think. I was really, really, really scared because that was like my first time.
Was there a lot of people there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I sang for them more times and more times, so it was helping me to get like better and like so like kind of like not feel I was more scared, just to get comfortable with the crowd.
Right.
And like usually my mom would tell me to focus on one thing when I'm singing. So usually like when I first started singing, I would usually do that so I wouldn't like get really nervous.
Yeah, what was that one thing you focus on? Do you remember?
Usually anything.
You just find something like a focal point and just stare at that and just go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what did you used to sing for the Railers?
The national anthem.
The national anthem. You realize the national anthem is like one of the hardest songs to sing?
I don't know that.
Has anyone ever told you that? Yeah, it is. And like there's even professional singers, shout out to Fergie. Right, John? Who can't always hit some of those notes in the national anthem. So it's pretty cool that you can. What do you do to prepare to sing something like that, such a big song that so many people hold so near and dear to them and not mess it up?
to like warm up my voice for that, I
Mhm.
usually do singing warm ups, but I feel like I just have a big voice, so when it comes to those big notes, I just belt it out.
Yeah, it just comes so natural to you.
Yeah.
You just do it. There's
Yeah.
nothing else you could say as far as like, you know, a lot of people say, you know, I do. I know you said you do warm ups and maybe vocal training. What does that look like for you?
It's like, you know how some people think it's the la la la?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
kind of like that, but it's like different. Like there's like different ones.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but I forget like an A minor
Mhm.
or a C minor. There's a lot of different.
So basically, before you go out and sing a whole song, you make sure that you can hit those notes.
Yeah.
Right. So you practice those individual notes.
Yeah, I do that. Well, not the individual notes. I would just warm up my voice.
Okay.
So when I go to sing, it'll be ready and I won't like crack my voice.
You won't crack your
And
voice.
usually you're not supposed to sing in your throat because usually when you sing in your throat, that's why it cracks. So
Yeah.
my music teacher, Siobhan, she usually always tells me to sing up here.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
And sometimes if it's hard, you do the upside down trick. So you like try to like touch your toes, but you just like put your head down and then you start singing and it'll make everything go up here.
Wow. Did you know that, John? That's brand new to me. That's so cool. See, this is why I asked all these questions, because then we get to learn cool stuff like that. Because I always watch. So have you ever heard of Sister Act?
Oh, yeah.
I know you have, because I heard you sing one of them songs, which you did flawlessly as
happy.
well. So there's a part in the movie where Sister Mary Clarence tells one of the nuns, I think it's one of the nuns, or maybe one of the kids, how to sing, and she pushes on their diaphragm. So I always thought like singing was from down here, from the diaphragm.
Yeah. Siobhan, she tells me to usually when you breathe, you're not supposed to like push your belly out. It's supposed to be
in and tight. No?
It's like your shoulders are supposed to stay up, like they're not supposed to go down really. Like usually when you breathe, like when you breathe in, your stomach, I forget.
When you breathe in, usually
but it's
your
like
stomach
something
goes
about
up.
the stomach. You have to like keep it there. I don't know.
For control.
Yeah, for like when you breathe. So usually before every note, you have to like be able to have enough breath to do the other note. So before I sing, I usually do breathing exercises.
Okay.
And I like breathe in 2 times and then I do this for as long as I can do it. And then I do it 2 more times.
And that helps to give you more control and even more length of how long you can hold your breath.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Those are all little tricks I've never heard of before. And now it seems like you said, you don't sing just straight from your throat, but it's like a whole body thing that you sing using all of you. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So we talked about Michael Jackson being a favorite artist. And I think he's, for the most part, a lot of people's favorite artist. He's actually the king of pop. And if you don't mind saying, I'm really not trying to gas you up, but you really do give me like Michael Jackson vibes, like a young Michael Jackson. You sound like him. I wouldn't say you look like him too much because you look like yourself. But just the way your presence is on stage gives that king of pop aura. So
thank you.
You never know. You just got to keep at it, right? And work really hard. And speaking of keeping at it and working very hard, you go to school. How do you balance going to school and really having a job at such a young age?
I don't really know. I usually just be a kid and then I usually lock in and go into Angelo 2.0 and do all my other stuff.
Word. Can you tell me a little bit more about? I'm really interested about Angelo 2.0. Who does that look like?
It's like a locked in version of myself to like get stuff done. And usually when it comes to like acting or singing or something I have to do, like maybe this probably.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff that I do for people, and I would have to like lock in. I just like lock in and do my.
Just get it done.
Yeah.
Get it done.
It's like another version of me, but it's like it helps me kind of.
Like this is the more relaxed, just chill. This is the Angelo I could be every day. If I wasn't a singer, this is who you are.
Yeah.
Right? If you weren't an actor, this is who you are. But when you, as you say, locked in, Angelo 2.0 comes out and you just get stuff done. Speaking of getting stuff done, how are your grades?
They're good. I have all A's, and I think I have 1B.
Okay, Mom, I see that. All A's and 1B, that's okay. I mean, a B is definitely not a bad thing by any stretch. But that's awesome. You're an honor roll student.
Yeah, I missed my B by like 2 or 1 point. I had an
Was that
88.
disappointing?
Not really.
I love that about you. That's just so great. That's good. Why not? Why was it not really disappointing?
Because even though I had like a bunch of A's, like 1B wouldn't bother me because it's not like it's a C or a D or an E.
Right. Do you feel like you tried your hardest in that class?
I don't know. I tried like hard in all my classes.
As hard as you could, right?
Yeah, but like math was, I feel like it was the teacher because like all the it was like kind of hard.
Yeah, sometimes
like because like we had to do projects and stuff, and we didn't get enough time to do stuff. Like everybody's grades in math were bad. Like some people had 40s.
Oh man, sometimes it is and how the class is presented on how well students succeed, right? So I don't know. I wasn't there, but what I can say is you got all A's everywhere else. So good job and congratulations on that. One thing I tell my kids is it's not necessarily the grade you have. Conduct and effort are the most important things to me. So how you behave and how hard you try, right? So as long as you behave yourself and you try hard, whatever the grade is to me, I mean, it's not completely irrelevant, but it's not as important as the fact that you behaved yourself and you tried hard at school, right?
Yeah.
So what do you have to say to your peers, the kids that are your age, that maybe look to you and see you? What advice would you give them?
If you want to like be big and keep trying hard, don't like give up. Don't think you're bad at it. Just keep trying. Work hard every day. Don't stop and don't give up and persevere.
That's right. Don't work hard every day.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
And persevere.
We're gonna leave it at that for right now. That's such a great bit of advice for all you young people out there, and for all you people out there who might be watching who have kids this young. Please share this message because it's so important. That our kids work hard. They strive for their dreams because they can be achieved, right?
Yeah.
You just got to do it. Persevere. I love that. But we're going to come back with Angelo in just a moment. I want to just stop and take a quick break to thank our amazing sponsors. Right now, we'll be right back. Hey, yo, what's up? What's your boy, Manny? And this is InnerViews. I'm here with my homie, Angelo 2.0 is in the house. You are not Angelo 2.0, not right now, right? Yeah, no. You're just Angelo right now? Yeah. Angelo Gray, the chill, laid back one?
Yeah.
But I love Angelo 2.0, the locked in version who gets things done, who works hard, doesn't give up, and perseveres. That's pretty dope.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you. And again, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for being such an amazing guest. It's really hard to get kids to talk sometimes. And you really got this. Like, you were really born for this.
Yeah, I like to talk because I talk a lot.
Yeah? When you're home, you talk nonstop with your friends and stuff?
People get annoyed that I talk a
lot. Really?
People
People get annoyed by you? I can't even imagine.
Because I talk so much.
Yeah? But that's okay.
Yeah.
At least you make people feel good and you bless them with your music. So if the least they got to put up with is you annoying them because you talk too much, well, guess what? Too bad for them, right?
Yeah.
Right. What I want to get into is letting people know all the amazing things that you have done. One of the reasons why I thought it was so important that you be here today, so that people get to know you and hopefully even support you even more than so many people already have. You had already talked about performing for the Railers. What happened next? Because I know you got some real big gigs out there.
Yeah. So my teachers like they would send stuff out to people, and so like after the Railers, other like people see that and they ask for me to go sing for them. So I think it was like one day I sang for the Who Sox, and then after that,
What?
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
and then after that, I was like getting more stuff.
Yeah. Now, I could be wrong, but I thought I remembered you even went and sang for an even bigger team.
Oh yeah, the Boston Celtics.
The Boston Celtics. I love how you say that. Oh yeah, the Boston Celtics. Like, no big deal, right? No biggie. It's just another check off my list of performances. But the Boston Celtics, dude. Tell me all about that experience, because I saw some pictures and you look like you had so much fun.
It was actually really cool. Like, so first when I walked in, I was nervous because like it's big.
I mean, it's a TD
When
garden,
I start
right?
singing, usually like when I'm nervous and I start like doing my thing, I don't get it like all brushes away. But when I walk past the players, I looked up at the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like
Were they so
Porzingis
tall?
was so tall.
Oh my God.
He was like a giant.
And you watch them on TV a lot, I imagine. So you're pretty familiar with all these players. And I mean, have you ever like
I was this close when I walked past Drew Holiday and Jaylen Brown.
wow, how did that feel being
It
in the
felt
presence?
so cool.
Yeah. Did you meet any of the players? Did you talk to anybody?
No, I don't think. But
No.
I did.
That's their loss. They should have definitely talked to you.
I met one person. I met Lucky, the mascot.
The mascot, yeah. Did you take a picture?
Yeah, he signed my jersey.
That's
but
pretty cool.
who else? I forget his name. It's like Scalabrini,
Okay. I don't know.
I think.
I'm not even gonna pretend to know. John, do you know? One of the announcers? Yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And did anyone give you like any advice or tell you that you did a great job?
Yeah, when I was walking out of the what's it called, the like out of the Boston Celtics, when we went to go to our car, people were stopping, rolling down their windows, and telling me I did a really good job.
That's awesome. I know, because you're very recognizable, so it's easy for people to find you afterwards and tell you what a good job you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you sang the national anthem again, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and how'd that feel, singing in front of, how many people were there? There must have been thousands of people. I mean, it's a...
Like...
how many? 20,000 people. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine standing and talking in front of 20,000 people. I guess one day I might have to if I work hard enough and I persevere and I don't give up and I get to where my dreams are guiding me. But how did that feel for you? 20,000 people.
It felt... I was actually really scared because unlike all my other performances, it was like blacked out and then they had a spotlight on me.
Yeah, so you couldn't see anything.
Yeah. Like that's usually what I imagine sometimes. Yeah. Like of like not seeing anybody, it was just me. And I was like, that kinda helped. And like
really?
Sorry. When I kept singing, every like note I hit, they were all like go like woo. Like,
yeah, so you can hear the reactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end it was loud.
Did you get goosebumps?
Yeah.
When everybody was like screaming and clapping. Yeah. Because people love the national anthem, but it's even better when someone can actually sing the national anthem. And then when a kid comes in and does it, you were how old? 12 or 11?
I think I was 11.
Like, that's amazing. I can't even imagine. So you sang for the Boston Celtics, which I'm sure was like one of the most amazing experiences ever, and something that a lot of people who sing only wish they could do. And you're only 11, maybe 12 at this time. And then what happens from there?
I don't know.
What's the next big step that happened for you as far as like gigs going?
I did sing for Vicky Winans.
What?
A gospel concert.
I know Vicky. Do you know Vicky? Yeah. Vicky Winans is a huge name in gospel.
Yeah, and when I was singing, she took out her phone and started recording me.
You know what that means, right? That means you're that good. You got one of the biggest gospel singers in the world recording you to want to capture and keep that moment. And hey, you never know. She might even show one of her friends in the business that can help get you somewhere even further.
Yeah.
You never know.
And I had a poster of her when she was like younger.
Yeah.
And she signed it.
That's cool. Make sure you save that.
And I
Get
got a
it framed.
picture with her.
Yeah. Was she nice?
Yeah.
In person. I did see that picture. She gave you a nice little hug and stuff. I think she was really proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty awesome. What a great experience. And did it feel different singing in front of somebody of that caliber? Like, I feel like it's different to sing in front of people you don't know and who don't know what, the technical parts of singing. Like, if you're singing in front of people who don't know how to sing, is what I'm trying to say. It's not as maybe nerve-wracking as singing in front of somebody who is established and who is very successful in their own right. Did that feel any different to you?
Not really.
Not really. That's good. That's a good thing.
I felt comfortable.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that you feel comfortable. That means that you are a natural at this and that this was really meant for you. And speaking of that, have you ever felt pressured to do this? Like, is she a stage mom? Does she push you into taking gigs or singing? Like, does she make you do any of this? Never?
No.
Not even sometimes?
I wanted to do this with my life.
Yeah. Do you annoy her to do it? It's okay if you do.
Sometimes.
I annoy my mom all the time.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, honestly, it looks so natural. Your mom looks like, honestly, you're the one who drives this vehicle here, and you just support him, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. Is she a good mom? You like her?
Yeah.
She all right? Does she cook good?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. It's okay.
My dad cooks good.
Your dad cooks good. What's your favorite meal?
That he makes?
Yeah.
Is macaroni.
Macaroni? Does he do baked macaroni or is it like stovetop macaroni?
Is it baked, Mom?
It's baked mac and cheese? Yummy.
And sometimes he puts like the Ritz crumbs on top of it.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
If you're going to do it, we need the Ritz crumbs on top, right? Because otherwise it's just naked mac and cheese. We don't need that. We want coated with Ritz mac. I'm with you, man. And what is your favorite thing to do with your family, with your mom and dad, that even if it actually, you know what, I was going to say that doesn't have to do with this, but maybe it does. What's your favorite thing to do with your family?
Go somewhere fun.
Yeah.
Do something fun, like when we went to Disney.
Ooh, you went to Disney?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about that.
So when we went there, we had our own big house, and like there was like I forget what it's called, like the floor top where you could see over.
Like a loft?
Yeah.
Like a loft space up above?
Yeah, and there was a pool table, and me and my brother Gio shared a room. It was so cool. It was Star Wars themed, and the beds were so comfy. I got to sleep every night.
That's awesome.
And my sisters had like a princess room, and my mom.
So it's like a Disney themed house almost?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then there was, when you looked over the rooftop, there was a giant living room and a big TV and a big kitchen. And every morning we would have like a big breakfast. And then
that sounds like so much fun. And what great memories.
Yeah, I know. And we had a pool outside.
Did you love the pool?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, you were in Disney, so clearly you were in Florida. Now, Massachusetts and Hampton Beach water is so cold. Did you try the Florida beach water?
No, we only went to like the parks.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you had a pool, so you don't need the
Yeah. On the first day, we went to Disney World, and we wore like Mickey Mouse shirts. And if you were a girl, you wore the Minnie Mouse with the bow. And then it had your name. And then on the second day, I think we went to Animal Kingdom, and we wore like yellow shirts with the Simba, Timon, and the other little guy. Yeah. Pumbaa.
Yep.
And what's it called? And it was like in black, and then it said Hakuna Matata. And then
what does Hakuna Matata mean?
It's part of a song.
It means no worries. I know that. I've been singing it a long time. So that's how I know. Did you have any worries when you were in Disney?
Yeah.
A little bit. What were you worried about?
I was scared. on the ride.
What were you scared? Well, those rides could be a bit
Tower
scary.
of Terror.
The Tower of Terror. Yeah. For the rest of your days. They're right.
So correct yourself.
Yeah, it means no worries for the rest of your days. If you're gonna do it right. Put some respect on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Tower of Terror. Tell me about that.
It was like, I like scary movies, but it was like, it was like so realistic. So
Yeah.
when we went,
I want to go now.
when you walked up,
He's selling Disney good.
when you walked up to the entrance, like, it was like, in the waiting line, it was like bars and pipes, and it made it look scary, kind of. And like, it was like brown rust all over all this stuff. And then you had to wait in the line, and then you would go in. You would like sit on this thing, these seats. There would be like one row here and one row here.
Yeah.
And then there's like seats. I was sitting next to my mom, and then it went straight, and then it took you through this hotel.
Yeah.
Like straight, and it was going like around, and then it had like this TV thing, and it was like people that lived there before, and there was like haunted.
Ghosts?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then like, I think it got electrocuted or something. And then we
ride.
went in the elevator, and then we fell down, and then we went up, and I was like up.
I bet.
I was so scared. My mom held me down, and then we went back down.
You were flying out the window, right?
Down and up, down and up. It was so scary, but it was actually kind of fun.
Yeah. Was it probably your favorite ride down there?
My favorite ride was probably the Avatar.
The Avatar.
It was like 3D. So I think you were like the VR goggles. So you were like,
cool.
You were like in this thing. You were like this. Your face was in something.
So it kind of made you an avatar, almost.
Oh yeah.
Brought you into the Avatar world.
It did. So you have to take a picture of your face, and it makes your own avatar.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you save them?
I forgot.
Do you have them?
I forgot it did that. And then, so I was like it was like the Avatar movie for the next year.
Okay.
It didn't even come out.
The new one
yet.
that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it came out now, but it wasn't out when you went.
And so, like, when I was on, like, this dinosaur thing, I went down in the water, and then I splashed and then I went in the water, and then water actually sprayed me in the face.
Oh, wow.
And
that must have been so much fun.
It was, like, so cool, and it felt so realistic, because the seat was moving and everything.
Wow, I want to go to Disney now. I'm a big kid, so I'd love to go to Disney and just play all day on all the amazing rides and see all the fun stuff that Disney has to offer. That's cool. I'm glad that you had that opportunity to go and just be a kid, right? Just spend some time with your family, just be on vacation, not work, right? And just chill out and have a good time. I'm glad that you had that opportunity.
Thank you. And
that your mom takes such good care of you and she provides such good opportunities, outside of working all day. Because I know performing, just from my experience with performers, it's not easy. It takes a lot of work, and it can be really draining. So you got to balance it out, right? You got to do both fun stuff and work. Yeah. Right? Like they say, work hard, play hard. Yeah. So, well, unfortunately, we're almost out of time. I'm very sad to not have any more time to keep talking with you and letting all those people join us in this amazing conversation. So I want to make sure that you get out everything that you really want people to know.
Okay.
So is there anything that people should know about you and what you got going on right now?
November 7th, this year, my movie, The Running Man, is coming out.
What?
Don't run.
Hold on. John, did you hear that? Wait, say that again?
My movie, November 7th, The Running Man. I'm in a movie.
Oh my goodness. I knew you were in a movie, and I am a little shocked because I mean, it's The Running Man.
Yeah, but I have one thing to say.
Go ahead.
Don't walk, run to the movie.
That's right. Don't walk, run. And we're gonna remind you to do that in just a minute. But first, The Running Man.
Yeah.
Can you, real quick, tell me how that experience was? Like, you gotta understand, I'm an 80s baby, 90s kid, so The Running Man was huge when I was little. Shout out to Arnold Schwarzenegger, like, big names. The Running Man. All right, go ahead. I'll shut up. Tell me how it was.
It's a remake of the movie. So this was my third audition, and I booked this big movie, and I was so excited. They sent me like a customized car hat hoodie with The Running Man on it, and like a RM with the white gunshot thing pointer. And I worked on the what's it called? The director, Edgar Wright. He was so nice. I loved him, and I loved Glenn Powell and Daniel Ezra. So, do you know Spencer James from All American?
Yep.
Yeah, he was in the. I worked with him in the movie.
Like these are all big
He
names.
was really nice.
Yeah.
And Glenn Powell from Twisters.
Yep.
Yeah, I worked with him too. He was really, really nice. He's the main character.
If you can tell me without like spoiling anything, what was your favorite part working on set? What was the best memory you have from working on set?
Seeing Brisket.
I'm sorry?
Seeing Brisket.
Who's Brisket?
Glenn, what's it called? Glenn Powell's dog.
Glenn Powell's dog.
Yeah.
I love dogs so much. And I can't believe of all the things working on a major Hollywood movie, Biscuit was your favorite part of the whole thing. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, everybody got to go and see
every time he saw me, he ran up to me and wagged his tail.
Yeah. And made you pet him and you had a nice time with him. Did he make you comfortable on set too, having him there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He had like his own customized clothes too. He was in the movie.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to go see it, and I can't wait for you guys to come and see it with us, because it's very important that we all come together and support this amazing young talent here in our very own backyards. Remember, November 7th, what's happening?
The Running Man is coming out.
The Running Man is coming to a theater near you, so make sure you get your tickets, and don't walk.
Don't walk, run.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct honor and privilege, if you haven't already met him, to introduce to you the newest young star rising right here out of Worcester, Massachusetts, Mr. Angelo Gray. Thank you so much, my brother.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you for visiting me.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I look forward to interviewing you again someday in the future, after you get even more gigs under your belt, and we get to talk maybe about Running Man and maybe even about more movies that you're going to be a part of someday.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you. And again, it's your boy, Manny. Thank you all coming to hang out with us here on InnerViews. Manny J Media Production, community delivered. Oh, sorry. It's Manny and
Angelo.
And Angelo. This is Manny J Media, community delivered. We'll see you real soon. Peace.